Okay, today we're going to show you how to put together your Absco single compact garage. What you need to do first is open up your pack, grab out your instruction manual, which will have a parts list in it. Go through all that. If there's any issues, ring Absco straight away. What we're going to do first is our rear frame. So we're just using your instruction manual, lay out all your parts, and we'll start building. Okay, first thing we need to do is box our center piece of our rear frame. So as you can see, you've got a small edge and a large edge on your C-section pieces. So the small edge needs to go inside the larger edge like so. Okay, once we've got that those two pieces boxed together, what we need to do is screw them together. So we'll put one in each end, and then we'll measure every 30 centimeters. You need to put some screws in those places. So just make sure that the two pieces are flush on the ends. Let's do both ends. Turn it over, do the same. Okay, now just measure every 30 centimeters. Once you've got that marked out, then we can put our screws in. Flip that over. Do the other side. Okay, what we need to do now is put our little 100mm connectors on our outer uprights. Again, you've got your small edge and your large edge. Just get that small edge in underneath. Box that little piece together. Make sure you flush on the ends. And we'll put a couple of screws in there. Okay, now we need to put our multi-purpose bracket on. So making sure that the two holes go towards the bottom. Just line that bracket up, make sure it's flush with the bottom and the sides. Making sure your little edge sits under the large edge, like so. Making sure they're flush down the bottom. Then put your multi-purpose bracket on. Okay, once you've done that, then we just need to put a multi-purpose bracket on the center upright. Alright, once we've got our multi-purpose brackets on, what we need to do now is put our little mid-wall girts in. So what we need to do, we've got two of them per side, so we need to measure up 100mm, and that'll be the bottom of the girt where we mark that, and then 1110 is our next measurement. Okay, once we've marked those out, now we need to put our mid-wall girts in. So just lining the bottom of that mid-wall girt up with the mark that you've made. And just put in one screw at this stage. Okay, once we've done the bottom, now we need to do the mid section. Okay, once we've got our mid-wall girts in, now we need to do our top chords. You'll notice you've got some special notching on each end of your top chord. That'll sit over the top of your uprights. Okay, once we've got that sitting over the top of your uprights, and they're just touching in the corners, again, just one screw in each. Do the same with the other side. Alright, once we've got our top chord over our centre upright, we just need to check our diagonals, make sure the frame's square. Just put one screw in each top chord. Alright, now we need to put our purlin connection plate on the center of that top chord and upright. Just position it so it's inside the top edge, like so, and center of that upright. Put one in each corner, and then two each side of your upright. All right, once we've got that plate in place, now we just recheck our measurements, our height, our width and squareness, and then we can finish screwing off the rest of that frame, flip it over and screw the rest off on the other side. Just making sure when you check your diagonal measurements that they're both exactly the same. That ensures that that frame is nice and square. Okay, once we've screwed this side of the frame off, we need to flip it over and do the same on the other side. Okay, what we need to do now is put our mid-wall uprights in. So using your instruction manual, they give you measurements, which is 857. Okay, once we've got that measured out and locked into place, just screw that in. Okay, once we've got those mid-wall uprights in place, turn the frame over and just screw them off on the other side. That's our rear frame completed.